Hey Jake, it's Scott Walker with Impact Latent SEO. Well, I spoke to you earlier and I wanted to shoot over this quick video showing some tips and tricks that you can do in-house to help bring in more business using your website and Google Business Profile. I would appreciate to hear your feedback from you about the video, and I hope these strategies are helpful and educational for you as well. So looking at your website, I do like that you have your click to call up top, and I do really like your logo up here. But one thing that I would really recommend for your website is to increase your content. The reason I say that is Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for keywords that would be found in Google searches. Usually that means like a service, luxury roofing, and then a location, Provo, Draper, wherever you're working. And another thing you can do is if you save all your images and pictures, things like that, videos, that's what I was looking for. Instead of having, banner 2H1 right here, you could have that as another keyword because it's embedded behind the picture and that would count as content as well. So I did go ahead and put your website into a tool I use called Ahrefs. This is kind of giving me your analytics and will kind of show me where you're setting. So the UR and DR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100. Recommend keeping them balanced and continuously moving up. You currently have no data on either of them, which is fine, but that's usually due to the fact of your backlinks and referring domains. If you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so I do recommend keeping away from the spammy backlinks while going after the authoritative ones. And you do that by staying relevant to your industry and also your location. And by implementing the strategies I'm talking about today, that will boost your strength and trust that Google has for you. And it looks like you're being indexed for 12 words or 12 keywords, excuse me. And this is a third-party tool, so this is just a guesstimate, but it looks like no one's really going to your website each month. So your website's acting more like a digital business card as opposed to an online lead generating tool that could produce an ROI for you. And if we look at some of the keywords that you're being indexed for, Vantage Provo, there's 350 searches and you're on the third page of it, point roofing. So none of Roofers Provo, this one, this one would be considered a buyer intent keyword. It does have a location and also a service for you, but you're on the fourth page of Google. So a lot of people don't go to the second page of Google. So you want to get more buyer intent keywords on your website so that people could be finding you for searches in Google. Perfect example is Provo Roofing right here. You get your Google guaranteed services, and it looks like there's no local ads going on right now. And then and this is a great area to be in to get business quickly, but you really want to be in the Google Business Profile or the Google Map Pack. And it's totally fine that you're not here right now. There's so many ways to get up here. You could start by constantly adding reviews. You can make sure that your business name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet so you don't mislead Google. You could also post branded, geotagged, or geolocated photos weekly to show Google you're growing your business organically. And then adding citations, which is your name, address, and phone number into things like Yelp and Yellow Pages is beneficial because Google's like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, Google will start to trust you more, and that'll boost your business. And that's not only in your area, but the surrounding areas as well. And then being up in the Google Business Profile will give you about 30 to 40% of your online traffic just because you could conveniently click right here. And then going down into the organics down here, this is what I was talking about being on the first page or second page of Google. It looks like for this particular keyword, Roofer Provo, Utah is one of your #1 competitors. And this is their website right here. And if you look at theirs, they have a lot of pictures and not a lot of content as well. So when you start to have, more content, better keywords, and locational keywords too, like for example, they have service areas. So if you have a different page for each location that you service, you could have those locational keywords throughout your website and be found for more and more volume. But yeah, having more content, keywords, and then authoritative backlinks and citations, you're going to start to outrank your competitors. And when looking just at Provo right here, Provo roofing, there's 80 searches a month, 80 for roofers Provo, roofing Provo, another 80, 50, 30, 30. So, I mean, like, there's a significant amount of, searches just in Provo, but if you expand your searches to, other areas as well and start to outrank your competitors in all those areas, a percentage of the total volume is going to start to go to your website instead of theirs. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer. So I really hope that this video was beneficial. I again would appreciate to hear your feedback and thoughts, and thanks so much for your time and watching, and have a great day.